Greetings in the name of Yeshua, and welcome back to Aufrothois, if you're not here for the first time. To the new viewers, I warmly welcome you as well. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for upcoming uploads. Today we will be addressing an issue that pertains to what is known as the Fidelity Fund Certificate, hereafter the Certificate or the FFC. Particularly, we will be looking at why it is important for a person seeking legal services to ascertain that his or her legal practitioner of choice has the certificate. The reason for the importance lies in the fact that recourse for a client whose funds were stolen will most likely not be available if the enlisted legal practitioner at the time of providing the services is without a valid FFC. By recourse, what is being alluded to is client's ability to approach a body known as the Legal Practitioner's Fidelity Fund or the fund for the purpose of claiming against losses arising from theft of their monies or property entrusted to legal practitioners' trust accounts. The FFC is a certificate that must be held by legal practitioners who operate trust account practices. According to Section 84(1)(a) of the Legal Practice Act 28 of 2014, such legal practitioners are attorneys or Section 34(2)(b) advocates who practice for their own account, either as sole traders or in partnership, or as directors of practices which are juristic entities. The certificate permits them to practice and handle monies by clients. Various reasons exist as to why clients' monies are directed toward legal practitioners' trust accounts. For instance, a client may wish to have a firm invest in his or her behalf, or a settlement amount stemming from a given dispute whose outcome is in a client's favor may have to be held in a trust account for a while before a portion of it is given to the client, while the residue serves as payment to the firm, which would then need to be transferred to the firm's business account. It is important for legal practitioners to segregate trust account monies from monies that belong to their business accounts. To put it differently, legal practitioners are heavily discouraged from co-mingling business account and trust account monies. High discipline is required in this regard. The certificate is provided by the Legal Practice Council, also known as the LPC, as the regulator of the legal profession. Section 55 of the Act, which is titled Liability of the Fund, among other things, provides for scenarios as a result of which claims may be lodged. For example, paragraph A thereof allows for claims emanating from theft perpetrated by an attorney in a practice or advocate, or any person employed by that practice or supervised by that attorney or advocate. On the other hand, Section 56 deals with, among other things, various circumstances under which liability will not be held by the fund. Such circumstances include, but are not limited to, a situation where an attorney or advocate steals trust monies belonging to family members, and a situation where the victim of the theft, after having received notice from the LPC or its board not to continue engaging the services of the legal practitioner concerned, nonetheless continues employing such services. Among the objectives of the certificate is to give seekers of legal services a guarantee that holders of the certificate are fit and proper when it comes to handling client funds placed within trust accounts. Because the certificate serves as evidence that a holder thereof is appropriately registered and insured to deal with trust monies belonging to clients, Compensation to clients who acquire services from legal practitioners without the certificate cannot be fulfilled. The fund, in terms of its responsibility to handle lost claims in respect of trust account monies, mainly exists to safeguard the public by providing compensation merely to those clients whose legal representatives are with valid FFCs. This is why it is highly key for members of the public to ensure that the legal practitioners to whom they are considering entrusting their monies or property have valid certificates. The fund provides two ways by which verification can be carried out in this regard. The first way involves calling the LPC's provincial office where a particular legal practitioner works from. And the second way involves going onto the fund's website and following the steps provided as to verification. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize the main purpose of this video, which is to encourage or admonish people who are in sort of legal services to, before engaging the services of a particular legal practitioner, ensure that that legal practitioner is with a valid Fidelity Fund certificate. Otherwise, in the case of you coming across a legal practitioner operating without the certificate and that particular practitioner embezzling the monies you would have entrusted to it, you will be in a position where it is impossible to claim from the fund. Having said that, I hope that this video was beneficial and that it has shed some important light on some of the things one should consider before enlisting legal services in South Africa. On that note, I would like to say goodbye.